Hey, welcome Starlights. It is time for the Geminis, my Jimmies. The one sign that I am perpetually around. Like, I can't get away from you guys, even if I tried. But it's a good thing because your insight, your clarity, your understanding within self, within life, and moving forward is absolutely amazing. Some people don't understand or grasp Geminis. They don't know how to handle Geminis, but Geminis are absolutely amazing. So, let's see what the cards say. What messages do we have for our Geminis? I love when I open the deck, you have the Ace of Cups, but under it, when I cut it, it was the Nine of Swords. So I don't know if we're worried about something, but let's see what our messages we have for you, Geminis. Understanding truth, messages for Geminis, please. Understanding and truth, messages for Geminis. Messages for Geminis, please. Understanding and truth. What messages do you have for our Geminis? Maybe some things not fully falling into place the way that you want them to or have hope for you. I'm sensing a bit of friction. Energy of Gemini, please. Obstacles. Over. Wow. Out. Outcome for Geminis. Okay. I'm hearing wearing a lot of hats. I have the Seven of Cups as your overall. So there's a lot of different things going on within your life. There's a lot of changes that's going on within your life. And a lot of things that you can pick and choose from that's going on because it's like rapid movement moving forward. But it's like you're doing so many things and you have to wear different hats and be different types of people. Not be a different person, but be that different type of person. So you need to be that caregiver, you need to be the parent, you need to be the workaholic, you need to be that, you need to be the lover, you need to be so many different things. You have to center yourself. But that is actually propelling you to your victory and into your wish fulfillment because you've gone through so much pain and heartache. You've gone through so many ups and downs where it seems like things are blowing up in your face, but it's time to come to an end of stress, of worry, of manipulation, and into higher movements. You just have to keep going forward. It's tiresome. Yes, it is. However, you will be given way more than what you realize that you're going to be receiving. So your energy is the Eight of Wands, and that's coming in sideways. So it's like, I gotta move. But there are times where you just want to slow down. There are times where you're saying, okay, I'm just doing too much. I need a break. I need to stop. But you know, if you stop, you're going to like freight train stop and you just don't want to move anymore. So you're trying to keep yourself going. Make sure you don't burn yourself out and you're giving yourself a routine, not running on fumes, but running on what's necessary to run. You make sure that you're getting the proper meals, proper sleep, proper alignment, really uplifting and building within yourself because you're fighting against something. Your obstacle is the Knight of Wands. That is already a very determined individual as is. It's like a force. You know how when we're going into war, you have our knights, and our knights are passionate about protecting the kingdom. They're passionate about protecting those around you, protecting what's theirs. When you're adding in the element of fire, when you're adding in that tenaciousness, that ambitiousness, they're going to go hard. So it's like, oh my gosh, I got to go against this person. I got to go against this thing. You know yourself. You know that there's nothing that you can't do. But you have to make sure that you're moving in the right mind frame and not fighting just to fight. Not just someone, oh, I'm going to test you, I'm going to this, and you just buck up and say, all right, I'm just going for it because you're trying me and I'm going to have to knock you down. We're picking and choosing battles because sometimes the battle is truly not worth fighting for. You're just like, okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day. I have no need to fight this fight. I can win all on my own. So we're going to have to keep going within ourselves, but not slow down and not go into unnecessary battles. You don't want to tie yourself up too much. Overcoming it, you have the King of Pentacles, but it's with the Sun card reverse. So your ambition is absolutely beautiful, because I have lots of fire on the table. And where I have fire, I also have earth. We don't want to go too far into the cocky realm. We don't want to go too far to where we're thinking, oh, I'm going to be this person, blah, 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 and it blocks your abundance. But also, please know that even if something's growing and building and it's taking its time, it doesn't look like it's going to take off and have this big sunshine of just abundance pouring out of the skies, and everything that you touch turns to gold and all this other stuff. It's a slow growing process in some of the things that we're doing in our journey. But know that it's strengthening you to be one. It's strengthening you to build up. It's strengthening you to have all that you need. Because the card that wanted to fly but did not was the Eight of Pentacles. You are going to see the fruit of your labor. You're going to see all this stuff come to fruition. Just keep moving. Even if you're tired, even if you got to help with homework, even if you got to get the house clean, even if you have to build and, build yourself up and then move off to the side, go sit down with friends and say, hey, let's have a girls chat, but you're really not in the mood to do that. Find ways to bring enjoyment to yourself. You want to be there to help others, but you got to make sure that you're there to help yourself. Don't go too far out of the realm of what you're looking to do, because everything that you're doing, it's for a reason. And that passion is coming. That Page of Wands, all that you worked up for, all this ingenuity, something's going to come from it. And it's literally starting to build. It's that momentum where you've worked and worked and worked and worked, and now you're starting to see that momentum just build. And it's like, I'm going. Oh, I just want to take a break. Wait. Let me go. Oh, I just want to take a break. And it's like you're fighting, not giving up. But all the stuff that you've been doing to build yourself up, to get yourself out of one area and into a next, that has been building up for a reason. It's going. And you're watching. It's like, oh, I've been fighting for this for a minute. I've been working towards this for a minute. I've been doing this for a minute. Okay. Now I see you, God. I see it going up. Don't get frustrated if it's not shown to take off right away. Don't be discouraged if it's not shown to be taken off quickly. Things take time before they get where they're going, because in some cases, things need to mature. You've been working, and you've been sowing seeds and planting and sowing seeds and getting all this stuff together. Sometimes when you're building and planting those seeds and you're growing, some of those crops need to mature. Building a tree, all that tree needs to mature. It needs to grow. It takes years for this beautiful oak tree to get to the majesty of where it is. It takes years for this orchard to grow. But then it's going to be bountiful. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to be everywhere. Give yourself time to let this transformation flow through. Time is something where most people would say time is of the essence. Time is an illusion. Time is not what we truly understand or believe it to be, because time is something we cannot control. So many people want to control time and work to control time and look to do certain things. We have so many movies that talk about time warps and time machines. Time is not ours to control. Because if you do try to control it, if you do try to change things, devastating effects can happen. And we don't want that. Not at all. Let things flow as they should. So, Eight of Wands coming in sideways. There's that Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Wowzers. Yowzies. It's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm going to take a glance at them and I want to say glance and put them backward. I don't know. I'll glance at them once I get the other cards out, because there's a message there, but it's The message is to be given, but for some, not all. Sun card, sun card, sun card. Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Eight of Coins, and Seven of Cups. All right. We have the Page of Pentacles under the deck, building, growing, taking steps to elevate yourself, taking those steps to do what you need to do. You have been taking steps time and time again, and you've been going outside of the realm of what you've been looking to do to build yourself up. Now it's the King of Pentacles pop back up. It's time to embrace your might. It's time to embrace and move forward, because with your Eight of Wands, you have it with the Page of Cups. There's a lot of pages. Actually, all 4 pages came out. All 4 pages have come out. So underneath the clarification deck, I got the Page of Pentacles to the Page of Swords. And then you have the Page of Cups with your Eight of Wands. And then your outcome was the Page of Fire, Page of Wands. All 4 pages came out. So you're embodying the stages of the beginning. You had to begin and work through, reevaluating and looking at different types of elements, looking at different fields of what we're doing. Your Swords is about your mental, the taking things outside of the box. Your Pentacles is your growing phase, really grounding yourself, looking at what's around you and building yourself up. Your Cups is your nurturing phase, making sure you're nurturing yourself, your talents, and things around you to elevate you. Your Fire is your ambition, your passion. You're building at such a great rate within yourself that you're seeing you want the world and you want what you're manifesting to build with the rate of what you're feeling. When you have to get at that page sense. You have to get at the page, because we have probably been brought down to such a low vibrational playing field. We have to find a way to elevate ourselves up, because we have it to where we have this Knight of Wands, and we got to go from this strong opponent, and we have to find a way to overcome it. But we feel so low when we're really above it. Don't see yourself as lacking or less than because you're not the same as the opponent or the obstacle that you face. The King of Wands doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a way of a routine or movement. You have lived in this type of realm for so long, it worries you, and you've seen situation after situation happen. It explode in your face and go back into where things were. You have to learn to let go. You're not there anymore. That fear that should not and will not reside in you anymore. You have to let go. It's not yours to bear anymore. So here, with your King of Pentacles, the first 2 cards that I had that felt to stick was the Star and the King of Swords. There you are, Gemini. You are here in your reading, and you're coming with another air sign. That's that Aquarius card. The Star card's my favorite. It's you finally embodying, embracing yourself. You're finally seeing, I am strong. I am absolutely amazing. I'm going forward in the things that I have been seeking. I'm going forward in the things that I've been asking for. I'm going forward in the things that I have worked my behind off. That has been years in the making. You've started from the ground up. You've literally looked at every aspect of where you can. Every element and aspect of how you can get to there. So you had to move on from the negative thinkings, rebuild from all the hurtfulness, and hold yourself together and go back and nurture and elevate yourself. You had people behind you. You had friends and family behind you growing and building yourself, of course. But you have to remember, you are absolutely amazing. So with all these options, it's time to bust a move. It's time to move on, because this Sun card reverse is no longer yours. What you thought could have been you not receiving this abundance, you not gaining, engaging in the abundance, you thinking that what you're working towards, people are taking your ideas or stealing things. No, 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 no. It's showing you how to move. How do you play the game? Because you got that with the Death card. All that karmic patterns, they're gone. We're closing that chapter. All this lack that you felt that you had to go through, that you've been dealing with, you're moving on. 6 of Swords to the 9 of Wands. Move on from the tension. Build yourself back up, regardless of how slow it is. Create that strong foundation and build yourself back up. That's what that card is. Some of you literally have to go back in and rebuild. Some of you have lost damn near everything. Some of you have lost almost everything that you have worked towards, and you're still going to have victory over it. Some of you just have to reevaluate the mindset, leave behind pains and emotions. Some of you have to get everything back. You had house, car, all this other stuff. Now, no. You can't stop me. You can't stop me whatsoever, because you finally went from this page all the way to the top, all the way to the Emperor, all the way to the Emperor. Because everything that you put your hands on turns to gold now. You elevate, you move forward, you make sure you run those risks. You risk it all and you succeed in the risk that you have been fighting towards. And you have the strength, courage, and know how to battle everything, and know that whatever conflict comes my way, I can effectively move it away from me. It's not mine, and I will not tolerate it. Yes, I love this. That strength. Battles that no one knew about. You had to fight yourself. You won them. Not only did you win them, you are showing blueprints to others of how to get through them, because you had to be the trailblazer to go through the worst. So others that you care for and you're friends with and your family with and you love get to get through these, but not as bad as what you had to deal with. For Gemini. Oh, yes, visionary, awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see a bigger picture. With an intuitive perspective, I see a bigger picture. With an intuitive perspective, I see a bigger picture. Come on, third eye. Yes, third eye. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. That's co-create the sacred orchard. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessing. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessing. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. You have blessings on blessings that already have started to flow to you, are continue to flow to you, are building and growing within yourself. You have transformed, embodied everything that you have searched for, everything that you have wanted, and it is now yours. For our Geminis, please, message, last card for Gemini. Last card, ooh. Wild. You're not allowing all these to hurt you. You got how teachable are you in sexual arts, learning to embody and balance the masculine and feminine balance within yourself, with things around you, so you can present and proceed, and learning to know, am I still teachable? Am I still somebody that can understand and grow? Am I still willing to learn everything? How teachable am I? Because I'm not taking all the things that hurt me and leaving the bitterness. I am excelling. I'm excelling in removing what is not for me. You guys are resilient. I absolutely think this is phenomenal. This is beautiful. And I wish nothing but greatness for you, Geminis. I'm so proud of you, each and every one of you. You have gone through hell, high water, and moved your way, and still pray and fight. And you're going in. Oh, look at this one. The Empress of the Night, finale. After the storm, I emerge a shining new star. I am so proud of you, Geminis. You are absolutely great. Whatever stage you are in this journey, whether you are in the beginning phases of this page, you're getting through this and building towards this emperor, or you could become the emperor. Great job. You're doing a phenomenal job. And I'm proud of you. I love you. Keep going. All love and light, guys.